Hi.
Welcome back, viewers, to another very special episode. Today we have Nick Mathias.
Yeah.
As you might be able to tell from our protective mask that sorry I couldn't find any for you guys.
That's
we are in the midst of the coronavirus epidemic, but it isn't canceled while everything else is. The bubble. So make sure.
Stop me from coming in.
Yeah, exactly. So make sure to like, subscribe, and while you're in quarantine, make sure to watch us. Or if you're not in quarantine, you should watch us anyways. But I'm gonna take this off now because it's really hot and uncomfortable and doesn't actually protect you from the virus. So here we go. Welcome back. Let's get right into it.
All right.
Max.
My first question for you, Nick, is why?
Here.
What's with the getup? Why?
What's with the fit?
What's with the fit?
Oh, well, I just thought, you got to mean business. You know what I mean? You gotta come in and show that you're formal about it. The bubble's formal. Where you live in the Beaver bubble. Think about it for a minute. You're coming on to this interview, a special interview. It's quarantine. What better way to spend your quarantine is with Nick Mathias in a dragon suit on the bubble? Like, Backpack Killers in the bubble. This is the crossover of the year.
Crossover collab of the century right here.
Mm-hmm.
Despite our first guest wearing a Panama suit, I think you have dressed the fanciest.
I was gonna say people don't realize that
You gotta come in. Yeah,
we like it.
Interview,
we like it when you wear
formal,
something strange or
gotta mean
fancy
business.
we've had people dress nice, but I don't know.
I know
But,
Joe's fit was pretty good.
Yeah, Joe's was definitely. I was hoping that would set more of a precedent than it did, but it.
And then you had
didn't,
Liam's Bernie fit. I mean, I appreciate
the Bernie.
it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good
too.
one.
That was, but it's almost like you're so used to it because it's like he wears it all the time.
I don't really see him much with the Bernie. It's just usually the collared shirt.
True, I guess. Yeah, he always looks so official.
Liam, if you're watching this, you're very formal.
Formal gamer.
Formal gamer, that's right.
And then number 2. So I know you were excited to answer this question. What are your favorite and least favorite things about Beaver, and explanations if you feel they are needed?
Fake friends.
So I'm a big history guy. I didn't do APUS this year because if you enjoy doing something, then the work shouldn't be forced upon you. It shouldn't be weighted for a grade. So I just do it as a hobby. I come home every night, sometimes when I'm eating dinner, I watch history documentaries all the time about American history. So, I like the history of the town, with the Fort McIntosh, who lived here, Matthew Quay, just with the French and Indian War, and how Beaver was kind of like a central post, almost, before Pittsburgh. So it's kind of cool, in a way, with the history. What I dislike about it, I have to agree with when you guys interviewed Emma Oberg, you guys were talking about everything gets out here. I have to agree. Sometimes you just go up to a random person, they already know what's going on. They're like, "What the hell?"
So I don't even know you. You should know this.
That's what I mean. It's just kind of
know what about you.
Yeah, it's about you. When I said to one person that I was, later in the question that I'm from Russia, all of a sudden all these people started to know. And I'm all of a sudden overwhelmed of where I'm from. What do I know? Do I honor the Soviet Union? Do I read Marx or something stupid like that? Yeah,
Dude, tell me because that actually came up in Inge's U.S. military history class the other day. What did Matthew Stanley Quay do that got him the Congressional Medal of Honor? I just know that he's a recipient. I didn't know what he did. Do you know?
Man. I think I remember from Schlenke's what he did.
Oh, man. I remember in Inge's class, we had a whole chapter on him in his book that he made himself. I don't read up on Beaver history much. It's more U.S. history in general. I don't know if Matthew Quay, I think he was in the military, and then he came home wounded.
Okay.
I think that's the story, but I'm not entirely sure. Somebody's going to have to change up on that. I don't know too much about Beaver history. I just like the history surrounding the wars.
Yeah.
But Matthew Quay, I think that's what happened. I think he got injured in the war.
I want to see if I remember from Schlenke's. And Zane should put this up on the screen if I'm correct or not. But I think he was wounded or sick. I think at Fredericksburg or something.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I remember it was
that's what I mean.
Fredericksburg.
He got wounded in a war.
Could have went home, but he was like, I should probably fight. So I think they gave him a horse or something. He rode up the hill, and everybody got killed at that battle because they're stupid and then ran up the hill or something. And then except him.
And then his house was a library, and then it turned into a funeral home. I think that's the story.
I don't know. I don't know that part. I just know about the Fredericksburg part.
So I was gonna say, what did he do on the horse? Did he just
not die?
Yeah, he's
Fair.
there for a reason.
Fair, yeah. Not dying is pretty impressive feat the more we learn about the Civil War and U.S. military history. Yeah, we just finished up Antietam the other day. Holy hell.
Bloodiest day in America.
Holy hell. But, so yeah, alright, that was good. Max, do you want to do number 3 or do you want me to do number 3?
I'll do number 3.
Alright.
We've changed the order up on all of you.
I was gonna say.
Number 3, hobbies and extracurriculars. What do you do?
This question's dry as hell. Let me think. Hobbies? I mean, I don't got much. I sometimes play video games, like besides swimming. Mm-hmm. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Again, watch history documentaries.
Any specific channels or producers?
No. I've like watched all of Crash Course history. Like, I just finished it.
Is it hosted by the same guy who does the biology and chem ones?
John Green?
Yeah.
Hank Green, his brother, I think, does it.
Okay.
And then John Green does the history.
Look at that. Family dominance.
Yeah, yeah. You guys could be that next.
What do you think is better, Khan Academy or
Crash Course?
Crash Course.
For history?
Or any subject.
Khan Academy is a lifesaver for math. So I used to be really bad at math. Now I'm okay because Shinton's a G.
Yeah, true. Shinton is a G.
He is a G. So Khan Academy was good for math and biology when it was going to come to chi-squared and Simpson's diversity. That helped. But overall, Crash Course is fun to learn about because it's like more animated and it's more fun. You get to have a more in-depth analysis on it. So I think Crash Course is a little better, but depends on what field. I didn't know Khan Academy even did history.
I don't know if they do. I was just comparing the two educational sites. To be honest with you, Max.
It's just like the math ones where they're drawing on the screen with like little MS Paints.
Let's say we take x squared plus 5 and put that equal to y.
Let's say we move McClellan's troops across this side of the battlefield. All right, so we're just gonna put a blue squiggly line right
I
here.
hate George McClellan. I honestly hate. He is. I can't swear on the table.
I mean, you can, but yeah, you go ahead.
I do not like George McClellan. Okay.
You don't like the sit and wait strategy and bomb them from 5 miles away.
Abraham Lincoln goes, "Hey, they're right there. Like, there's the whole troops, right? There says this Confederates right here." He goes, "They're right there. Attack them. They're all sleeping." And McClellan goes, "I'm not gonna." And then all of a sudden, they can't do anything because now they're at a standstill.
Damn, I kind of don't care. McClellan.
I know, and it's just like, do something. Like, Lincoln was just like this, and then all of a sudden Grant comes in, it's just...
I was going to say, well, that's because, like, the way Inge explained it, that was, like, Lincoln liked Grant because he wasn't concerned with, like, trying to minimize...
He wasn't a wuss.
Yeah, minimize casualties. He said, all right, you're going to die. Like, have fun.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, pretty much. If he dies, he dies.
Literally, that was that. And then McClellan, the nerve of this dude, runs against Abe Lincoln in the re-election, I think.
I think that was
and then this dude just gets blown.
I mean,
like,
you gotta respect his, like, attempt to, like, save his men's lives by just focusing more with artillery instead of just sending them in to die.
Right, but he prolonged the war.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying there were some times he should have attacked.
If he would have attacked then, in a couple of those battles, I swear the war would have been over.
Oh, for sure.
Less casualties, everything. He probably would have stopped Grant from killing all those people at Cold Harbor or any of those.
True.
Or Vicksburg or something like that. So.
I forgot about Vicksburg. The bubble is your home for all things Civil War.
Yeah, have Nick Mathias explain your history.
Yeah, have you ever thought about doing like a history? This is off topic, but I think this is an interesting question. Have you ever thought about doing like a history thing with Backpack Killers? Like you like teach history on it almost or something?
I mean, I was thinking about like odd history, like the weird history that we have that isn't really taught in schools, like how Tootsie Rolls saved the troops. Like in World War II.
What, were they like nutritional, like little nuggets?
No, so when their guns broke, like and cracked in the winter, they used to thaw out Tootsie Rolls with their lighters and put on the cracks of their guns.
And that's all they're good for. They're disgusting.
Okay, shut your mouth. Tootsie Rolls.
Nah, they are trash.
They are pretty good.
They're trash.
They are pretty good.
It's like if you had Reese's, Hershey's, and then a Tootsie Roll. That's the trash candy.
All right.
It's the candy that nobody talks to.
Obviously, it doesn't compete with a Reese's cup, but I mean,
it's the one
you
kid
have
that nobody
to
talks
respect
to in the
it.
neighborhood.
It's the top tier of candy you'd find in your grandma's bowl.
No, it's not that low. That's like those like
Top
strawberry
tier
candies that you can't actually find can't actually find in stores, yet somehow your grandma always has
the
them.
butterscotch.
No, I saw a bag of Werther's Original the other day.
Really?
Yeah, Giant Eagle. You can buy Werther's.
There's still
originals.
stuff in Giant Eagle?
That's whack.
Oh yeah, Giant Eagle is super well stocked.
I thought the apocalypse already came.
Number 5.
We are in strange times. Take us away, Max.
If you could meet anybody, dead or alive, who would it be? And not George McClellan, probably.
Man, I'd slap that hoe. I'm sorry, man. It would be ugly, man. I thought that, Oh, man, I want to say Donald Trump and shake that man's hand. Actually, we'll get into political here in a minute.
Oh, boy.
Since everyone's asking about it. I would meet Ulysses Grant and his cabinet. Because he has one of the most corrupt cabinets, and also Ulysses Grant, he has an interesting life. I actually just got, for Christmas, I got his biography, or his memoirs that he wrote. So it's in a book, and it's supposed to be one of the best-selling books in America. And so I'm reading it, and it's pretty interesting. Like, his father used to call him useless.
Instead of
Useless as Grant.
His name, his name, he was just good for nothing besides a beating stress reliever, if you think about it. Like, he just got beat. So, I mean, like, that's interesting. I mean, he was, like, one of the lowest in West Point. I mean, he had no thought process to the war. He just sent people in because it's just like, you got to win. So, victory cannot be achieved without sacrifice. That was his line. Yeah, so probably Ulysses Grant.
All right, I respect that. Yeah, it's just he kind of was just like, yeah, here you go, good guy. I don't know. That's why I don't really like him for that reason, but that's just me. What is your favorite food?
Oh, did we?
I think we skipped over favorite food. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we skipped food.
I mean, hey, it's an important question.
Favorite food. See, I mean, I eat a lot. Boys got to eat. That's a tough one because I really don't have a lot. I have a lot of favorite foods. Like, I'll take a good burger, a good hot dog. I mean, most likely probably a good ass steak. You know what I mean? Maybe a steak. Yeah, maybe a prime rib.
What would you have with the steak? We have to make this distinction for people.
Oh,
True.
man. With the steak.
This is important.
A nice medium rare medium steak. It was well seasoned. Homemade mashed potatoes. Garlic mashed potatoes.
All right.
Either corn, either green beans, or mixed veggies.
Meat and potatoes, very much, man. A very meat and potatoes man.
I respect it.
That's a manhood meal. Come home, I mean, minus the Iron City beer. That's a working man's.
First poll question is from Sydney Monnet. You're welcome, Sydney. Who's your prom date? If prom is still a thing after this whole virus thing kicks over. Hypothetically speaking.
No comment. Next question.
All right.
No comment at all.
No, just like, come on, give us a hint. Give us a hint. Give us like the
Girl.
Is a man trying?
It's a girl.
All right.
You have a
All
date.
right.
Yes, I have a date.
Oh wait, you do have it. So wait, the date's already been determined.
Yeah.
Like who it is.
Yeah.
Well, you don't.
Oh,
then-
then,
yeah,
then
what
you.
the heck, man?
Dude, what the hell? What the hell? You gotta
We'll
tell
say
us
it on
then.
camera. I'll say it on
Okay,
camera.
okay.
I'm just trying to pull
Give
something.
us the first letter of the last name.
Why? It's not from our school.
You
would know. Yes, others. Okay, yeah, I'm stuck then. Cause the only person I know with a Y for a last name is Jaslyn.
Blackhawk.
Yep.
So because we don't have a second poll, and you expressed your want to talk about it, fill us in behind Nick Mathias, the political man, the other side of you.
Oh man. So a lot of people, I'm pretty sure you both probably have heard around or either that made your own assumptions in the saying Nick's pretty conservative. Can we both agree on that?
Yeah.
Or all three of us?
I would say so.
Yes.
I mean, you told me you were a libertarian last month or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm going to get into. Like, I'm not really as Republican as I used to be. Like, watching a lot of history and kind of knowing that, yes, the government has done a lot of good things, but in my opinion, in history, they've done a lot of bad. I mean, I think that bads outweigh the goods, but not by much. But I said I'm a little bit more libertarian because, I mean, we're throwing people in jail for weed. I mean, come on. Like, I mean, it's not the most dangerous. It's not even a scheduled drug. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just... I just think the government does, like, a lot of things that are kind of shady. And they're not transparent about a lot of things. So I'm more libertarian. And with the Republican side, I mean, yes, I do agree with some more views than Democrat, obviously. But not as much. I'd say, like, if you draw the spectrum, right? I mean, I'm probably, like,
You're on the spectrum.
maybe right here.
I never
people
did.
think I'm like over here, but I'm really over here. So I mean,
I never in Hazuda. I never took Hazuda, so I never like did the spectrum or anything.
I'm
I
right
just
there.
know left and.
I'm right there, Zane. Try to zoom in on that, and so instead of being over here, I'm more over there because I thought it's more because I've kind of dialed down on my views. I'm so sick and tired of hearing politics. As for Trump, some things he has done good, but I'm tired of the media is just blasting him for stupid things. But he also doesn't shut his mouth. So I mean, he could stop doing that and actually start being a little bit more of a president. But,
I can respect that.
so
I can respect that.
that's my thoughts. I want to make it quick. So.
Someone needs to take his damn phone away from him.
Dude,
I'm
seriously,
sorry.
he needs
Like,
to have screen time or something. You know
dude,
what I mean?
we need to put my restrictions on him, man. He gets to an hour on Twitter, shut down for the day. No more tweets. What'd you say?
You want to work the White House now?
Dude, yeah.
Screen
for
time,
sure.
Donnie.
Donnie, your screen time. Donald, your screen time is up.
Fake news. That's fake.
Oh god,
It's fake, Mike.
The disinformation is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, that was good. That was just to get it.
Disinformation is a true news source. The echo's fake.
Oh,
Don't
true.
forget
I
that.
forgot about Jaden's. Shout out Jaden Emmerich
Shout out
and the
DASD
disinformation.
meme page. Disinformation.
This offends me as a
Real
esteemed
time
journalist.
news at a real time hour.
I was gonna say, wait, Max is actually in the echo.
I'm an esteemed journalist here, buddy. All right.
Yeah.
You're fake news. I just want to say.
Has he made any other like articles other than the one I saw?
I think he's
the
making a
original
new one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe it's in quarantine. Maybe we'll get an issue when we gotta do something with our lives. So might as well
Read
Hold that thought.
read the true news.
Number 8, Max, take her away.
Swimmer, tell us about swim.
From one
swimmer.
swim boy to another. Yeah.
Tell us about swim.
Well, I just want to say, how does it feel for the three of us to be the last Cam Capelli dynasty?
Oh,
Like, how does it feel? Like,
I mean,
we're
we still got the
last offspring.
We still got
and
the Gordons,
one
but
and only Walker.
Not really.
not really. I'd say yeah.
You
'cause
actually had more of a passion.
I still follow swimming at least. The Gordons is just.
You know he has an Instagram, Coach Cam?
I think you told me
Yeah,
that.
he's like
Yeah,
a
he started
des-
a new
Did you
one.
Did you find it again?
Yeah, last desperate hope, and I think I forgot to send it to you. But so how do I think of swimming?
How do you think the season went? I don't know.
So I've been swimming for about 12 years. I've been swimming since I was about 5-6 years old. I'm more of a stroker and a sprinter. I've been liking it. In 8th grade, in the middle of 7th, I had to quit because I got a pretty bad concussion. I slipped on black ice, and
Ooh.
so that my old coach, Coach Rob, said, "Yeah, we're just gonna pull you out just in case, like, you start feeling woozy because syncope is like big with concussion, which is just like all of a sudden you pass out. Like, it happens with me. I've had it happen a million times with my concussion because not enough oxygen gets to your brain and then blood. It's kind of weird and kind of creepy, but you don't feel it. You just kind of pass out. So that happened, and so back in 9th grade, I put on a few pounds. This is when I did put on a few pounds because I did nothing in the middle of 7th and 8th besides play video games. Like, it was not funny. I have hundreds of hours in the video games in that time, and I got pretty damn good at them. I still am. But all things considered. So when I went into 9th grade, I was not expecting to have really a big team, but I liked the team in general. I thought, people like Nick Grumberg, Chase, Don, you guys. I was kind of happy that we actually had a team because at Blackhawk it wasn't really a team, but at the same time it kind of was. I had a lot of friends there, but I was happy to get into something new and for my hometown team. I liked freshman year a lot. It was fun memeing on Cam and then like seeing his YouTube channel and messing with backpack killers.
Having
and stuff
speeches on Mondays.
Motivational Mondays.
I'll never forget the grit speech.
What's the grit speech?
Remember I had him in one of my raps? Like, I mentioned his name in one of my raps. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that part, but...
I gotta pull it up.
What was the grit speech?
It was just, he was talking about grit, which actually looking back on it, he had a solid point there. So Mr. Capelli, coach, if you're watching this, you did have a...
He's not watching.
You're not watching it, but somehow if you are, you did have a good point. But he said grit, I think, I counted the number of times he said grit in the video.
This
in
dude
his
said
YouTube
grit
channel.
and dipped, bro.
Yeah. And I think it was like 24 times in the video.
Yeah, hold up. I think this is the video.
Let's get this audio clip.
Oh, man. Hold up. This is like a genius video now. Oh, man. Look how like, chunky my face was. for everything to be down into the drains and through a shower at night.
What did you say, Camp Capelli?
It's coming up. It's coming up. Hold up.
Is this the
Bust my ass off with vids.
Is this the one where you call the swim team cucks?
No, I'm saying this is I think it's coming. I know one thing about Peeps, and that's grit. Oh, look at me. That shit's so lit. That hits me like fast.
We can't play this in.
But I know that's me for entertainment's sake. You know what? I'm going to go Camp Capelli. There it is. What about your fulfillment? Not me.
I'm going to go Camp Capelli.
Last year, we had a good season. We almost got second chance. We lost to Riverside. But, sorry, Riverside kids. But
I was going to say, Graham, if you're watching this, we're still homies.
But, this year was different, but it was good. Because I injured myself. I teared my meniscus on the block, and it really took away from what I can do. You know what I mean? I felt like I could be a lot better if I didn't do that. You know, our blocks suck. So
new blocks.
But hey, new blocks save the pool, bro, baby.
Yeah.
Bruh. Oh, sorry. Just continue before I get you.
Man, I understand, man, but that's a story in itself. But it was different because like you're just sitting there, you know, just doing it for the letter. You're sitting there like this, trying to help all you can when you have your meniscus torn, and you know, that's how it was different because you just sat there and did basically nothing. And then I injured myself in the preseason. And then from there, it was just like, how did I even get to Whippules? So it was just different in the sense, like, was my morale really that high, or was it my strength? Was it my experience? I think it was just a mixture of anything. But overall, I thought the season was good. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. Our new coach is good, strict, but, you know, we got to win. And he has some other things, but, you know, I think I enjoy him. Hopefully he stays for next year before I graduate. So this summer, I'm practicing with my old coach at Sunrise because I need to start getting into more of that stuff because I'm not going to do club with a new coach. I'm just going to go back to my old coach and just say, yo, I need help. Overall, the season wasn't bad. I mean, I enjoyed it still. You know, there hasn't been really a season where I haven't enjoyed swimming, really. But I enjoyed it. I would say most of the time. It does get a little repetitive, but after that, it was pretty good. How would you rate it?
This season, probably like a 6.5 out of 10.
Well, yeah, I'm around there as well.
6.5? Bro, that's kind of low. You guys went to Whippules. That's hype.
Yeah.
I mean, alright, that's understandable.
I mean, I was out for most of it, so I mean,
true.
I missed some of it. So to me, I have a reason, I guess. And
going to Whippules as a backup, it's not anything glamorous.
it was kind of
true, I
there.
forgot.
I know how that feels, so that's it for that.
Dude,
I got to swim in the pit pool though. So
exactly, that's the coolest part. It's like you get to go, but you don't have to.
You just get to see it.
I mean, I get to go, but like I forget all my company.
Our
clothes,
girls.
And I couldn't watch anything because it was too loud in there.
Yeah.
The girls that we had on the Whipule team made Whipules in like forever. Like this was the first time in like forever they made Whipules. Like,
probably since Caroline was there. Right?
Yeah, the Clarice days, like when that
the Camp
Clarice,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I guess he had a sister, I think.
Yeah.
And it was on the board. I think that's the last time they made it to Whipules.
Wait, did Caroline not go to Whippules in our freshman year? I'm pretty sure she would have went because she was like
I don't know
really fast.
She was fast as balls in the breaststroke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely went.
She definitely went
as an individual.
Yeah, that's right.
But as like
a team of girls.
Like a team of girls. Like this has been the first time in forever.
Okay.
The first time in forever.
Don't bring that up around me.
Yeah, so like props to them. Like a lot of people hit some good time. Our freshmen were good. I think the girls are definitely going to get. I think the girls are going to be better than us next year. Personally, I mean, there's more of them than us. So
yeah, it's going to be interesting next year.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good season for everyone else. I would say a lot of people hit their best. So that's just good coaching.
Nick, I've got bad news. You were adopted.
Yep. What else is new?
And you were adopted from Russia. Like,
sure was.
I don't know what to ask. Like, was it fun? I don't know.
Man, bro, I don't know. I was 6 months old.
Wait, you weren't actually you actually adopted?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. Oh, I thought you meant like when you were born in Russia, like that was your parents.
No. So
holy crap! All right.
So let me just explain this. So the Russian question, right? So like, I didn't even come over when I was a year old. I think I was like 6 or 8 months old when I came over. So obviously that's how I could speak English really well. I mean, it's legally. I came over here legally. My parents wanted to adopt, and so
illegally immigrate. I mean,
you can't really illegally immigrate from Russia.
Or as a baby.
Or as a baby. So that's why my name's Nicholas, is because Nikolai in Russian says Nicholas, so that they just kept it that way. And so I came over here around when I was 8 months old. I was born in the town Ulyanovsk. So that's where Lenin was born. So before Marasek watches this, he goes, "Oh!" I mean, like, and starts giving me tests in Russian, thinking I know it.
He would do that. He would do that.
Tell me where this location is, this location is, and is there a nuke? And so, I mean, like, I know some Russian because I did a little bit of like a Duolingo thing like 2 years ago. I know a couple things, but not much. Frankly, Russian is just like a word like, I don't know, door is like 11 letters in Russian.
I was gonna say,
like,
everything seems so excessive. It's impressive.
It is, and so that's why I don't speak it. Like besides da or something like that, or Desinformatia or Ragnaroda or something like that. Which is so, can we just say it's so fun to scream around? Like
Ragnaroda.
Yep, Desinformatia.
I've never said a word in that class.
Last but not least, tell us about Backpack Killers.
Oh,
the name, the origin,
what
future
everyone
plans.
came here for.
What everyone is probably watching this for.
All right. I think Michael's question was this, right?
What was the origin of Backpack Killers?
All right, let's start there.
Start from the beginning.
So I'll answer your question, Big Mike.
Mike Constantine, shout out.
Man, my homie. So Backpack Killers started when I was in 8th grade. So we were in robotics. Any of you take that class?
No.
Miss Allison's class. Me and Tyler, we just fooled around in it, long story short. So Miss Allison had this policy where you could not have backpacks in the room. If you did, you had a detention. So me and Tyler kind of just took this out of context or decided to be dramatic about it, aka children. And so what we did was he took every backpack in the room, not even ours, other people's belongings, and shoved them. You know, she has that big hallway. We slid them down the hallway and into the hallway. Yeah, out of the room. And so that was a fun class. That was a really fun class, in my opinion. So that's how the name originated. It used to be just Tyler's name. So Tyler Woods. If anyone used to know, we've known each other. Like, he's like a brother to me. Like, I've known him since 1st grade, and like we've been friends ever since. So we started the Backpack Killers from that, and the 23 at the end was the initials of our birth years. So I was 2002, he was 2003. So it's just 23 after that. So Backpack Killers 23. And so we used to just do gaming videos, if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys watched it at the time. We just had it like propped up like this, but instead it was like on a crate of an Xbox thing, so it was always tilted. And it, like, Tyler had an old Android. So you can imagine the quality on that. So we played a lot of games like 7 Days to Die, Call of Duty. That's when I didn't like really work out or anything either. So I was pretty chunky. So, and then we got into the raps.
The raps. I feel like that was prime Backpack Killers.
Yeah. So we did a lot. We even had an album, if you remember that.
I do not remember.
I don't remember the album.
No, we had an album 2 years ago, I think. And there was talks of a movie around that time. So, and then we did The Content Attorney. Obviously, that was a favorite, probably the most famous of our YouTube channel was the Travis video.
I was gonna say, I feel like what shot Backpack Killers up was the Travis.
That was our
peak.
This
is the Travis video.
That was the boom. That was I still remember to this day like what went into that. That was probably just one of the best times in my life. But yeah, so the movie, since everybody's so intrigued with it, yes, Backpack Killers is making a movie. It is developing. We are filming. I'm trying to get these two jokers in it as well.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a cameo.
They're gonna make an appearance.
I haven't signed my contract yet.
You forced upon your will. It's coming. It's gonna be good. We thought it was a good time to come back to Backpack Killers. It's gonna be a 3-part movie.
Three-part. This is like Avengers Infinity. This is like Endgame.
So like
Endgame on crack.
We thought what the best way to go about it was make the first part, because it's all one movie, but it's in 3 parts.
Okay.
So we decided to make cliffhangers involved to get more people hyped. So that's why we got to spread it around, tell the word about it, and so people are hyped up for the next episode. But right now we're just working on the first
How long
part.
are these parts going to be in total?
First part, so the first skit is 28 pages, so I'm going to try to range it around 30 to 40 minutes, first part.
Wow.
I'm going to try to get it to an hour 30, hour 40 minutes. It's not going to be a blockbuster, but I think you guys are going to like it. So we thought it was a good time. However, since we've been doing this for about 4.5 years around that time, like after the movie and probably some stuff in the between, like challenges and stuff like that, we're probably going to end it, like Backpack Killers, because like we're going to be seniors. And so me and Tyler talked, and we were on Xbox, and we go like, you know, should we just stop? And it's like, yeah, like we have nothing else to do at that point. We're seniors. He has a job. He has sports. I mean, I have that stuff too. So I mean, like we thought, if we do this movie, one last score. You know what I mean?
It's the final. It's the last huzzah. It's the
last act. That's why it's called Backpack Killers Last Act.
Wait, is it actually? Is that the title? That's the working title. Backpack Killers Last Act.
How many times has Backpack Killers ended before this?
Oh, now you're getting to some good stuff. So, anyways, we were targeted for copyright. We almost got shut down in 2018 because I tried to make a content attorney on a certain person I will not name. Got reports on me. And so I got afraid, Tyler got afraid, so we shut it down for like the whole 2019 because we didn't want to do anything stupid. So both of us just sit on Christmas break, and we were like, should we come back? And he goes, I think it's time to relaunch the movie. And I'm like, you know what, I think you're right. So we were like, relaunch it. All the shit just came in, like all the props. The cast is made up of, let's see, with you two, 10, 11 people. So we have involved a cameraman. We got props. We got fake blood. Like it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny.
So there's a good amount of like production value going into this.
Oh yeah.
Like, not like blockbuster level, but there's like
low budget.
What's your budget here?
Oh man, $50-$60.
That's not. I more power to you, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I'm excited to do it. I think what we're gonna try to do is have it. We're gonna film this week, maybe a trailer sometime in the next 2 weeks, and then maybe maybe April. You know, I don't know when the last week of March is.
The last week of March, probably.
So maybe, late April or not late April, late March or early April, we're going to try to have it out, or maybe a little bit later so we can go over it a couple times, make sure it has to be good. It has to be perfect because this has to be our last big shot before we get out. So we were like, because I don't want quality over quantity, I get it, but we want this to have views.
Like a wet fart, you don't want it to be that.
Yeah, we don't want it to be a bust. So that's why I got to spread the word. Everyone's excited for it. Are you gentlemen excited for it?
I mean, I just found out I would be in it today.
I was going to say, after I found out about the cameo, I'm definitely, the excitement is definitely mounting, man.
Yeah, so that's Backpack Killers for you in a nutshell. Comedy, content attorney, T-Drizzle.
I was just gonna say that man just took a ton.
The palms, the fingers, the nails, clap.
Stay clean.
Stay clean, folks.
Stay clean, stay safe.